Hey everybody, Miss Jennifer here. We're going to do a project today that I love making, and I call it Where's Waldo the Bug. And can you see in all of my beautiful flowers here where I've hidden my bug? Well, this is the same basic thing that we're going to do together using our artist trading cards. All you need today is a pen and two colors. You can use marker or colored pencil if you prefer. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to sketch a couple things. So we want to make a bug. Now your bug could be as simple as, and it's going to have to be small, as a little fly like that, right? That would be a good one. Can you see? We're going to make it a little bit small. Let me bring it down here so you can see what I'm doing. Here's a good one. This is going to be a bee. A lot of people really like bees these days. And here's a trick that you may not know. All insects have a head, a thorax, and an abdomen. And they always have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 legs. So this could be your little ant. And whatever you want to draw is fine. You can make it a butterfly, but you do want to make it very small. So just practice a little bit until you get the bug you want. And it can be as simple as that. It could be a worm. These little inchworms are all over the place right now. They're actually a type of caterpillar. Okay. All right, so any one of those will do. The next thing we got to practice doing is making some flowers. So I like to draw sometimes a circle with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, it doesn't have to be exactly the same every time. The main thing is you want it to be easy for you to draw because you got to draw a whole bunch. So it could be a dot, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a perfect flower right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you want to have two, let's say, 2 types, maybe 3 types. So maybe this time I'm going to do a large center and small. Easy. There's so many different ways to draw flowers, and you're welcome to go look on the internet to find the ones you want. You could just do like this. Dot. Dot. And that's it. That's all you have to do, okay? You do want to have one big flower that you like a lot. So this will be your fanciest, biggest one. Now, as you see on this here, I did it in a series of 3. So I have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that goes with the rule of odds, saying that odd numbers are easier to balance. So since we're doing our little cards, we have to make them small. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we are going to draw the bug. Now this time I'm not going to do a border. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to, and I think I'm going to draw a little fly. And there he is, my fly. You like him? Pretty cute. All right, now we're going to draw, we could do 1 or we can do 3 large flowers. Let's try 3. I'm going to do the one I drew last with the double ring. I'll do 1 there, 1 here, and 1 here. And you can make them a little bit different sizes. And let's see how to do that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And it's very easy to make the flowers. Because once you get rolling on it, you'll feel how to fit it in. You squeeze in an extra leaf if you need. It's all good because it's going to look like flowers. As long as it looks like flowers, then your goal has been met. All right, so I got 3 big ones. Now that's all we need. Now, if we want to, we can draw a vine. Now you're probably saying, wait, where's the mindful part? We're getting to that in just a minute. So watch this. I'm going to do a couple of vines. Just to weave through the drawing. Notice I have to draw 2 lines next to each other to create the space in which I will color. All right, now it's time to fill with our baby flowers. So I will do this one. So I'm going to draw a circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to fit it right into the space by making it either bigger or smaller, however I need. Does that make sense? I'll draw some over here. And here's where your mindfulness is. You're just going to fit them in. They don't really touch. They don't really overlap. There's negative space in between, or the background. And I will do a few more right up here. This is really easy, and you don't want to think too hard. You just want to fill the space. Get into your rhythm at drawing your flowers. And it should be really easy, very relaxing for you. You can go off the side like this. That's fine. All right, now I'm going to add another flower. So this time I think I'm going to do the big circle, little petals. Big circle, little petals. Big circle, little petals. Super easy. And you're always putting them here in groups. Sorry, my hand was in the way. All right, and I'm going to do some over here. Now, it looks like a whole lot that you will have to color, but it really isn't, because we're only going to color the circles. Now, all the flowers have this radial, everything emanating out from the center there. Now, I'm going to add one more kind of flower with the dot, so I can put these little ones here by the bug. Dot, leaves, or petals, dot. Petals. Okay, now I'm going to add some more of these up here. And see how you can stretch your petals to take up the space as much as you want. And you can make little ones, big ones. It really doesn't matter. Whatever you feel like. Just looking at the space, letting it lead you, telling you what to put next. I'll put that little flower there. I'll put a couple little ones here. So the little teeny ones, they're just filler flowers. Filler flowers. There you go, see? All right. We are doing pretty good. Now, let's see. We need some more big circle, little petals. Big circle, little petals. Now, if you were doing this with me, you can do it this way. If you are doing it on your own, then don't worry about it. Just kind of put whatever flowers you want. And the main thing is if you draw a circle like that, try not to, try to leave some space in between. Don't be afraid to go off the side of the page like this. And maybe now I'm going to go back and add some more of that first flower. This is a way we balance harmony and variety. Harmony being creating things that are alike, which is flowers. Variety, creating flowers that are a little bit different. So we get different sizes, different number of petals, different size of the central part. But overall, it will give you a very cool design. Now, look how fast we did that. 10 minutes. Okay, now I recommend 2 colors, super simple. And the main thing we're going to do, you see here, we make all the circles the same color. So this time I think I'm going to make it this. So let's see. All I have to do now is go color in my circles. Now they sell coloring books, and it's called Mindfulness Relaxation Coloring Books. Well, you have just created your own coloring page, so you can color it yourself. You do not need to go buy one. But it is very relaxing just to color, and we're not going to try to do anything hard. We're just coloring in the dots. And the ones are these little ones. We can just put a dot right on top of the ink dot. But you can do any color you want. But what makes this so easy is you're just doing them all the same color. So you don't have to think too hard. And the repetition of those dots is going to make a very nice image for the eye. Will find it pleasing. See how nice it looks already? Your choice is to do the same thing with the center. See, I flipped them on this. I didn't do them the same. I flipped them. Let's try doing them all the same and see how that comes out. So we'll do these circles the same as what we did before. And that looks pretty neat, right? Now we're going to take this, and all we have to do is the big petals. So remembering that I taught you about drawing with these markers, if you use the side of the marker, you can color a lot faster if you have a larger area to color. And remember, you can do it logically to where it's green on the stems and or not. It doesn't matter because it's your little world that you're creating here. As long as it looks good in the end. Well, actually, as long as you enjoy the process, try not to worry about so much what it looks like. If you follow directions, I'm pretty positive it's going to look good. And you also do want to be neat. Because if you scribble, it's just not going to look that good. Now, sometimes you do want to use a scribbly composition, but this isn't really the time for that because we're trying to get a little mindfulness. Now, the last time I did a mindfulness one, I had music on, but they did not like that because somebody else owns that music. So you do have to be careful when you're playing music or something like that on YouTube, because if you didn't write the music, you don't own the music, and you can't use the music. So we will be good and not do that. Whoo-hoo! There we go. All right. If we want, we can take one more, like I can take a darker green to color in these. So we're still really only 2 colors. We have the light green and the dark green now. And there you go. There is your drawing of where is the bug. And most of the time, the kids are happy and they like looking for the bug. And you will have your very own version that you can use to show your friends. And I hope you enjoyed our little mindfulness lesson today and have a great afternoon. See you next time.